You are on the exact frequency where miracles start to move in your life. Like, you are on really this divine kind of wavelength, and I don't want to sound too metaphysical, but you are aligned with heaven right now. I don't know what you've been doing. I really don't know if you've been fasting, if you've been really deeply praying, really focusing. I've got goosebumps on spending some time with the Lord. I don't know what you've been doing because everybody's going to be different who is resonating with this video. But the Lord has seen that you've been disciplined, you've been obedient, and you've been thirsty. You've been wanting so much to just connect with Him and to please Him. And this video found you because He's so proud of what you've been doing. He knows what you've had to give up, what you've had to sacrifice. Maybe toxic habits that didn't serve you. Maybe, watching too much Netflix or scrolling on your phone too long or binge eating or just going out partying, drinking, smoking. He sees what you've been sacrificing. And if you've been having this in your spirit that you do want to release some things and sacrifice them and stop doing them to focus your energy and connection in the Lord, then you need to understand that you will align to the frequency where miracles start happening into your life. So I do not believe that this video found you by coincidence. I honestly believe that every single thing is connected, and I really believe that there's a revelation and a message in here for you to, take in and add to your wisdom bank, because there's something that the Lord is telling me to release here, which is going to help someone. And I just want to declare over your life that you will be presented with new wisdom, with new revelation, with new downloads, which is going to help you align and take on this message and really step into it in full force. So your spirit has been calling something in. You've been wanting a change and you've been hungry for it. And I know when I was at this point in my life, one point in time, I used to smoke. You probably can't believe it, but I used to smoke. And at this point, I just was so addicted to it. I was really so addicted to it. It disgusts me now, thinking about it. But what I want to say is I got to a certain point when I started developing myself and, growing my connection with the Creator. I had this thing, it was a thought in my head. It was a thought in my head, an instant download, that's it now, no more, finished. And it was so easy for me to stop, when it was so hard for me so long to get out of that habit, that pattern. And it was just that download from God, nope, that's it now, no more. And it was it freed me from this bondage. And I want to touch on this too, because a lot of people are under bondage. And even if you don't realize, maybe you just think, no, it's just a habit, it's just a pattern, it's just something I do, it's my lifestyle. No, it's a bondage, and it's a spiritual bondage that's keeping you caged in and limiting you to step into the person that God intends you to be. So you've got to really question and sit with, what things have you been doing in your life, or you are doing, or you've recently given up? Maybe you're able to easily identify now that that's what was stopping you, connecting with this highest version of yourself, the version of you who God intends you to be. So the thing is, God is making miracles come into your life because of the fact that you are being obedient. Those things that you've been feeling inspired and really called to release and sacrifice and rebuke and remove, this has not been really about the thing specifically. It's been more about your ability to be obedient. So because when we are obedient as followers of Christ, children of God, it shows God that He can trust us. Because when we can't do a simple thing like stop smoking, stop watching too much Netflix, stop, scrolling on the phone, stop going out all the time, stop glorifying the world instead of God, then He's going to be well, why should I give them Why should I give them miracles aligned with heaven if they are still focused on the ways of the world? And if you have been feeling, there's like two groups in this. You've either started sacrificing things or you've been feeling inspired to. If you've been feeling inspired to, this video is your confirmation that you should really, really be mindful and release things from your life that are not serving you. When you do this, miracles will start to enter your life. And if you've recently done this, you've maybe even seen of the power and the truth of this message, that miracles have started shifting. For example, I remember when I stopped smoking, the moment I said, okay, gonna stop doing it, the next day I got a job offer, and it was a job I actually enjoyed. That was before I moved to Germany. And it was like a blessing came in once I sacrificed and stopped doing something that was ruining my temple, the temple that God gave me. Okay, so when you can do that, another blessing will come in replacement. Basically like an approval of like, yes, you've cut the right thing out. Now I'm going to give you something which is going to, help your life out. It's going to, add value to your life, make it better in some way. So this is what's happening right now. A miracle is on the horizon. Very, very soon you are going to experience one because of the sacrifice you have made or you are feeling like you should make. So this is just basically a heads up, well done message to really stop doing the things that glorify the world, that, maybe even bring instant gratification. This can be in many different ways. This could apply to you. I know a lot of people struggle with, lust. They struggle with, binge eating, smoking, even, food disorders, even like just toxic thought patterns, habits, and just doing things that don't serve us as people. And the thing is, this is like normalized in the world now, like glorified even some of this stuff. And it's hard for a lot of people to let this go because they're in this, loop of it, this loop of suffering. And I'm not shaming you at all. I'm not judging you here. I'm just saying, because I've been there myself, I'm just saying that when you can, release something, release things that do not serve you, that, disconnect you from God, things that even disconnect you from yourself, things that bring you down, things that just do not serve you, they hinder your growth. When you release and, rebuke them from your life, something will be replaced, which is in alignment with heaven, because everything God wants for you is good. Like, He doesn't want you to be in absolute turmoil. He doesn't want you to be in a constant state of suffering. Sometimes we meet God in suffering, right? I know I've met God in suffering, but He doesn't want us to be permanently there. He doesn't want us to be miserable. He doesn't want us to be anxious. He doesn't want us to be living in sin. A life of sin is disconnecting us from a life with God. So this is just something to think about here. What you will disconnect from your life, which has been in alignment with the ways of the world, will connect you to heaven, and you will be able to experience the things, the fruits which are in alignment with heaven, with blessings, with more opportunities, with abundance, with possibilities, with the right people. So now is just something to sit with, is this miracle is coming. You are in alignment with it. So just be very, very mindful right now on the things that you are doing. Just focus. Stop doing the things that glorify the world. Stop doing the things that kept you in bondage so long. This is just your message to stop doing it. Show God how serious you are, that you just want to live in full alignment with Him, because this miracle, a miracle for you, is coming into your life very soon. But don't get sucked into the old ways. Don't get deceived. Don't get pulled back into this world, into the old version of you, into a life that was filled with, things that just glorified the world. You are in this transition and you've been doing good and you are doing good, but the Lord just wants to say, keep going, because the devil, Satan's going to try and distract you. He's going to try and pull you back into your old ways Turn your back on this way, turn your back on it, and I promise you, you will never forget it. When you turn your face just to God, you'll experience the miracles which are aligned with heaven. So I love you so much. I'm going to end this video there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know in the comments. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye.